So it's a bright and sunny day. Yeah, it's looking good and it's so good. I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling the freedom of riding. So it's all now, as you already know. So I'm looking forward to stage one upgrade. Now I'm considering the options for getting my Street 750 to stage one, but I'm not in a rush to do this. And there are different ideas and variations of what constitutes a stage one, but generally speaking it is nothing but recalibration of the air intake and exhaust systems to improve the airflow. It's uh, most commonly used are like aftermarket accessories that are better equipped to achieve this goal. And the very important aspect for this process is that upgrading one part without the others won't give the desired effect on the output. So it's nothing but a stage 1 upgrade generally requires no internal engine modifications. So how have I landed in the stage 1 upgrade? Because I'm not someone who is into speeding and all, but it's simple. I love my street, but I hate the sound. Yeah, actually I landed on a note that I was like never fond of my stock exhaust note. So it was like I was looking for something good, and it all started over there. And I was looking for the most common update are like AC or Vensa 9s or SS. So I was suggested that it is absolutely different thing. And what I was suggested was a Moto Mio. Now I already know that Yuvraj has got uh, AC installed in his bike, and I can feel the difference of note between Moto Mio and the AC. So it is like horsepower upgrade. Seriously, I am not into horsepower upgrade. So what it is the changes, and it is all because of the exhaust that I have installed. Uh, with this, all the story started like there's a drop in top speed. The bike struggles to go past 140, and even it gives me a feeling that the engine is struggling. So I don't like to do like day in day out 120 130 kmph cruising in my ride, and I'll have a feel from the engine that it is stressing. So I started researching. I have consulted different persons, including the advisors in HD. So everyone suggested that you should go for a stage one upgrade. So stage one upgrade is nothing but all that it talks about, as you already know: intake, exhaust, and tuning. So intake is like air filter, and along with that you need to upgrade the spark plugs and the spark plug cable. And already I have got the exhaust. So these are the basic things that ideally the stage 1 upgrade talks about. Then you have a stage 2 upgrade, then you have a stage 3 upgrade, then you have a stage 4 upgrade. So stage 2 it talks about the cam, give it a lift. Stage 3 is nothing but pump up the volume, that is the boring and all. And step 4 is nothing, top it off. So that is like the final one. But when it comes to street, all you have is only stage 1 upgrade, so no issue with that. uh, there are other modifications also that I've gone through, and this is basically done to make my bike more practical and useful for my riding. So I never have had this idea of stage 1 upgrade, or I was never fond of doing this because I'm not a truck junkie, or as I've mentioned that I'm not into someone who is into speeding. I'm more of a tourer. So it is like I don't want a loud exhaust. I never wanted to make announcement of my like departure and my arrival in my society. So I was not, basically I was not looking for something very loud or a thumper, or I don't want my bike to make a typical potato potato sound, which eventually is not possible, although. And so it is like somehow mixing this all up, I ended up with Motomi exhaust, and now I'm stuck up with a top speed. So, just considering the restriction that it has, since it's a performance slip-on exhaust, now I have two options. Either I go back to my stock, which is not possible because I love the way this Motomu sounds, and it is like the next thing is simple: do a stage one upgrade. So I'm planning to do it sometime soon. I'm not still not sure because as of now it is like working good. Apart from this top speed mileage and all, it is all good, giving me something around 17 in the city. So apart from all those basic things I talked about in the stage 1 upgrade, there lies a very important aspect. So that is something, auto tuning. You need to tune in because of how that fuel comes. Vansanines FP3, the fuel pack. It's a very famous tuning, you can say, device available. There are other aftermarket devices also, but whenever you think of tuning and installing this kind of devices, make sure that you check your bike syncs in with these devices. Because talking about FP3, there are apps. There is an app which is called Fuel Pack FP3. You can get it in your Android, or you can get it in your iPhone also. So all I suggest is you can get into demo mode, select your bike model, and then just make sure you have the desired baffle and exhaust mapping, whatever you're using, Cobra, VNH, AC, whatever it is. There are other ones also. I was running through some other tuner like auto tuner. They talked about that the fuel injector should be from Delphi, and there is another one. I just cannot recall the another company they talked about. So they're like they only support the fuel injector from Delphi. So the idea is, whatever customization you're doing, just make sure it supports your bike and it syncs with your bike. So once I'm done with my update with stage 1, I'll keep you posted about the performance and the mileage I'm getting in the city and highway. Till then, stay safe, stay back home, ride safe. Bye bye. See you with my next ride.